We are live. What's up, all y'all spirits out there? Today is day 2 of our 60-day discipline challenge. And like I said yesterday, today we are working on our lower body flexibility and strength. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on the mat so we can get started with our yoga flow today. Alrighty. So go ahead and meet me on the mat. We're going to start off in a standing position just like so. And we're just going to work with a couple of breaths before we get into any type of movements here. So when you guys are ready, go ahead and take your hands, go ahead and just set them by your side, and we're just gonna work with some deep breaths. So go ahead, inhale with me through your nose, and take a deep breath out your nose or mouth. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So deep breath here, and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. And exhale it all out. Alrighty, now that we did our couple of deep breaths, we are now ready to do our yoga flow. So without further ado, let's take a deep breath in, stretch our arms above our head, nice and tall, extend your spine, maybe raise your gaze towards the sky. And as you exhale, you're just gonna lower your hands down to your side. Let's do that 2 more times, guys. Deep breath here. Raise your gaze, extend the spine, and a deep breath out, hands come down to your side. 1 more time here, guys. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Alrighty, so next things next, we're going to actually separate our legs a little bit wider than hips distance. This space right here is about fine. And we're gonna take a deep breath in, stretching our arms above our head. Go ahead and clasp your hands together, and as you exhale, you're going to bend towards the right. Just taking a little banana shape here, getting a nice stretch down the left side of your body. Go ahead and take a deep breath with me, and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. Just gonna lean towards the left now, deep breath out. Getting a nice deep stretch down the right side of your body. Go ahead and take a deep breath with me, and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here, guys. Inhale with me, and a deep breath out. As we release, go ahead and center the spine, drop the hands down to your side. Just go ahead and shake that out real quick. With your next inhale, you're gonna take a deep breath in, stretch your arms above head. And as you exhale, you're just going to slowly but surely fold forward. It's okay if you don't fold all the way down. This is our first fold of the day, so just make your way to get there. If accessible, you can set your hands on the mat. If not, you can set your hands on your ankles, on your knees, on your thighs, whatever is most comfortable to you right at this moment. Me, I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to set them on the mat. And we're going to stay in this forward fold for 2 breaths here, guys, okay? So take a deep breath with me. And a deep breath out. 1 more breath here, guys. Inhaling through our nose. And as we exhale, we're just going to take our hands and we're going to walk them up our body as we slowly stand all the way to fully standing position. Let's go ahead and shake that out real quick. Let's go ahead and put our feet close together as we make our way down to the mat. Meet me in a seated position. Take your time to get there. There is no rush here, guys. Just meet me here when you get there. Crisscross applesauce. And we're going to take a deep breath in once we get into a crisscross applesauce position. Go ahead and inhale with me. And a deep breath out. With your next inhale, I want you to separate your legs. Go ahead and put your feet together in a butterfly position just like so. And as we take our deep breaths in and out, we're going to flap our legs up and down. If you're looking for a bit more of a challenge, you can pull your feet closer to you. And if that's too much of a challenge, you can also push your feet farther away. Okay, guys? So if you're looking for a deeper stretch, pull your feet closer. If you're not looking for that much of a deep stretch, go ahead and push your feet farther away from you. Me, my perfect area, I like to pull my feet as close to me as possible because I really try to deepen my stretch. But like I said, that is totally optional. But we're just going to start taking our deep breaths in and out as we flap our legs up and down. So go ahead, inhale with me. And exhale out the nose or mouth. We're gonna do this for 5 more breaths, guys, okay? So deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Hi, thank you for joining. I really cannot see your comment because I'm like kind of far from my phone, but once I am done with these butterflies, I will go up and read that. But let's go ahead and do our 4 more breaths here. Deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 3 more breaths to go, guys. Inhale with me. And exhale out the nose or mouth. And guys, I keep wiping my eye because the sweat keeps like falling into it, so I have to keep wiping it. 2 more breaths though, 2 more breaths here. Last breath here in our butterfly. And then as you exhale, I want you to just take your hands, place them on your knees as you push them towards the ground. And while you're pushing your knees towards the ground, go ahead and try to lift them up. So you're gonna have a counteractive force going on here. So you're pushing down, but your knees are lifting up. So without further ado, let's just do that. And we're gonna hold that for 3 breaths. So when you guys are ready, let's go ahead and take your hands, push those knees down and take your knees and try to push against your hands. So let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths to go, guys. 2 more breaths to go. Inhaling through our nose. And exhaling out the nose or mouth. Last breath here. And as you exhale, just go ahead and release those hands. Release any pressure you were putting against your knees. Or just release all that tension. And I'm going to actually walk up to the phone. I'm going to read this comment and then I'm going to go back into my butterfly. You guys can just stay where you are, but I'm going to get up. Alrighty. All right. I know I'm sweating a lot and I just got out here. Okay. Leader said be closer. All right. I will pull them out a bit closer. Hold up. Y'all. Let me just adjust things real quick. Alrighty. All right, I hope that is a bit closer. I hope you guys can still see my full body when I get into these formations, but I hope that is a bit closer for you guys. Let me read this comment. Kasaya said, hey, what's up, Kasaya? I'm glad you made it for this live. We are just getting started, so hey, you're right in time. Kasaya said, I was looking for you. I was trying to look for your live. Hey, I'm glad you found it. Look, I hope y'all got post notifications on because that's like the easiest way to find my channel. Sometimes my channel do not be popping up like that, but hey, it be like that sometimes. But anyway, we're gonna get back onto this mat and I'm gonna get back into my butterfly position. Let's get back into the mat. And you guys, if you're wondering what we are doing today, we are working on lower body flexibility and strength. So that's what we're doing today. If you guys were curious on what yoga we are doing today, that's what we're doing. But anyway, like I said, let me get back into my butterfly formation. I hope this is close enough for you guys. I know you guys told me to move a bit, so I hope this is, adequate enough. But anyway, for our next exercise, we're gonna take a deep breath in. We're gonna raise our arms above our head in our butterfly. And as we exhale, we're just going to fold over our legs. This can be a bit of a tense stretch if you haven't done this before. But like I said, if it's a bit too much for you, you can always push your feet farther away to create a bit more space in your legs. But if it's not intense enough, you can always pull your feet as close to you as you possibly can. This is how I like to do it. But like I said, that is optional. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Then, and let's exhale and fold over our legs. Let's go ahead and inhale through our nose here. And exhale out your nose or mouth. We're gonna stay for 1 more breath here and 1 more breath, guys. Let's hold it in. Deep breath in. And let's hold that breath for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's exhale and release. Go ahead and slowly sit back up from your forward fold. We're gonna pull our legs together next, and we're actually gonna spin around into a tabletop formation. So let's go ahead and spin around now. Let's go ahead and turn around into our tabletop. Let me wipe the bugs off my mat real quick. All right. Like I said in my last video, we're gonna have our wrists stacked under our shoulders and we're gonna have our knees stacked under our hips. Go ahead and take your time to get there. Am I in full frame? Look, sometimes since I moved closer, I gotta make sure my body is in full frame because sometimes it do not be showing everything. So I gotta make sure I'm in full frame real quick. All right, I think I'm there. Y'all can see everything, right? Y'all see everything? Good, 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 good. Anyway, for our next exercise, we're gonna take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just gonna do some circles. I'm sorry, I gotta wipe this spider off my mat. They love being on the mat when I come out here. They could be anywhere else. Where they at though? On the mat. They could be anywhere on the grass, but they be on the mat. Anyway though, let's do our circles. Deep breath with me. And as we exhale, we're just gonna start with some small circles. Nothing too major here. I'm not going that deep yet, just some small little circles here. I gotta wipe my arm. I feel like something was biting me. Y'all ever know those little red bugs? They be like very, very small and you can't really see them, but you can feel them. Like you be like, dang, what the heck just bit me? One of them little red bugs just bit me. Anyway, let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here before we switch directions. As you exhale, go ahead and switch directions, whatever direction you were going in, whether it was clockwise or counterclockwise, just go the opposite way now. And if you want, you can deepen these stretches, maybe going over the wrist, maybe sending your hips all the way towards your heels, totally optional though. Let's keep our breath nice and steady here though. Deep breath with me, and a deep breath out. One more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and find stillness. If you need to readjust, take your time. I know I do. So I'm gonna readjust here and we're gonna take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just gonna send our hips towards our heels as we lower down into a child's pose. I'm actually going to widen my stance because I want my child's pose to be a bit deeper so I can stretch a little bit deeper here. Go ahead and take your deep breath through your nose. In your deep breath out your nose or mouth. 2 more breaths here, guys. Inhale with me. And exhale it all out. 1 more breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and firmly place your hands on the mat and sit back up, shifting your weight forward back into your tabletop. Take this time to readjust and to grip the mat. And with our next inhale in, we're going to raise our gaze towards the sky as we slightly arch our spine, just slightly here, nothing too deep here. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck our chin as we round. We're going to do this a couple times just to warm up a bit because like I said, this flow is mostly for our legs, but I do like to do a little bit of some spinal in here, but we're up the leg exercise as soon as we're done with this little warm up. So like I said, let's take a deep breath in. Raise our gaze, and as we exhale, we're going to bring our chin to our chest as we round our spine. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath with me, and a deep breath out. Go ahead and center your spine, and for our next exercise, I want you to tuck your toes, pick up your hips, and shift back into your downward dog. Guys, I am not in full frame. I might have to scoot back a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to scoot back, but it's all good, it's all good. We're gonna go ahead and paddle out our legs, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale through your nose and exhale out the nose or mouth. Let's take one more breath here, guys. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and find stillness. It's okay if your heels do not ground all the way down. That is optional here. Just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to shift our weight forward into a high plank. Take a deep breath here. Go ahead and adjust if you need to. I'm going to scoot my feet a little bit back because I need to adjust. So take this time to adjust into your high plank. And once you are there, just take a deep breath in. As you exhale, shift forward, rocking your shoulders over your wrists to lower down all the way to your belly. Nice and slow here, nice and slow, all the way down. With your next inhale, you're going to raise your chest, raise your gaze, place your forearms on the mat as you settle into your Sphinx pose. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and take your hands, place them near your lower ribs, and you're gonna push the ground away back into your downward dog. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. One more breath here in downward dog. And then as you exhale, you're gonna shift your weight forward, back into your high plank. Take this time to adjust if need be. Take your deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and rock forward over the wrist, lowering down all the way to your belly. Nice here, nice, slow and controlled movement. Go ahead and take your forearms, place that on the mat. As you raise your gaze and your chest into your Sphinx pose. Y'all, something is biting me. These bugs like are loving my blood right now. Like they will not chill out. But anyway, let's take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Guys, I'm gonna let y'all stay in Sphinx. Y'all stay in Sphinx for a minute. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get a towel. I'm sweating so much right now. Like every time I come outside, I be sweating like it's nobody business. Like it don't even make no sense how much I'm sweating right now. Like for real, for real. It really don't, because I'm not even doing all that. But I'm gonna be right back. I need a little towel. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Right back. All right, y'all, I am back. I had to give me a towel. Like I was so freaking hot. Like I'm over here sweating. I'm over here dripping sweat. It's all in my eyeballs. I can't freaking see or nothing. I'm like, damn. So yeah, my bad. I had to literally stop the yoga right then, right there. I'm like, let me give me a towel. I need to wipe this sweat off my eyes. But anyway, let's read these comments since I'm right here anyway. Kasai said, I know, right? And then hold up, I really can't see. Hold up. Okay, Zelimar said, hi, hey, what's up with you? Thank you for joining, thank you for watching. I know right now I'm just wiping the sweat off my forehead so I can see better. No cap. So when I was over here in that Sphinx position, when I tell y'all it was like a rainfall of sweat dripping down my forehead into my eyeballs, I was like, dang, this crowd burned. But I'm not gonna make a big scene right now, but this crowd burned, like for real, this stuff burned. But yes, anyway. Let's get back into the mat. Hold up. Zolimar said, hola, hola. Hey, what's up with you? But anyway, let's get back on the mat, y'all. I'm supposed to be doing yoga. I'm over here talking and stuff. Anyway, we're going to get back into my Sphinx position. So let me make my way back there. Let me make my way back into Sphinx. Oh, my goodness. All right. Now that I'm back in this position, we can continue exactly where we left off. So we're going to take a deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to take our hands, we're going to place them by our lower ribs, pushing the ground away back into our downward dog. Here we are. Let's take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're going to bend our knees, and with our exhale, we're going to kick our right leg up into three-legged dog. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here. As we exhale, we're going to bring our knee to our nose. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. One more deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to take that right foot. We're going to step it outside of the right hand as we lower our left knee down. Lizard's lunge. Now we're going to settle into this lizard lunge about 4 breaths, y'all. I'm sorry, I got to scratch my leg real quick. These bugs stay biting me. They won't leave me alone for the life of me. I swear they won't. But anyway, y'all, let's take a deep breath here. If you want a bit more of an intense stretch, you can always lower down onto your forearms to make this a bit deeper. Once there, we're just going to settle in, taking a deep breath through our nose In a deep breath out our mouth or nose, totally up. 3 more breaths here, guys. Let's make that count. Inhale with me. In a deep breath out. Last 2 breaths here. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. Last breath here, guys. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, if you guys were on your forearms, just take your hands, place them on the mat to sit back up. Go ahead and tuck that back toe, lift that back knee up. And we're going to take our right knee and we're going to pull that back into our chest. And as we exhale, we're going to kick that back into 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and pull that knee back into your chest. Deep breath here. And once you take a deep breath out, just take that right foot. You're going to step between your legs. Just, why did I say legs? Right between your arms. Anyway, sometimes my mouth moves faster than my mind. My mind will say something, my mouth will say something totally different. And I'll be like, that is not what I said in my head. That is not what I said. But anyway, let's take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, we're just going to lower our back knee down to settle into our low lunge. Optional to keep your hands on the mat for support, or you can lift your arms up and set your hands in heart chakra center. Take a deep breath in, whatever formation you chose to do. And as you exhale, maybe just shift a bit deeper into your low lunge. We're going to stay for 2 more breaths here, guys. So deep breath with me. And a deep breath out. 1 more breath here, guys. And as you exhale, go ahead and take your hands, place them on the mat if they were already there. Take a deep breath in as we extend ourselves backward. Maybe shift your front foot up some more to create some space in your runner's stretch. Take a deep breath here in runners. And a deep breath out. Y'all, it don't make no sense how much I'm sweating right now. I swear it don't. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm literally dripping sweat. Like, I'm literally dripping it right on the mat. I'm like, why am I sweating this much? I swear, this is like abnormal for me. Anyway though, let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 1 more breath here in our runner stretch. Inhale with me. And as we exhale, we're just going to shift our weight forward back into our low lunge. Go ahead and tuck your back toe, lift your back knee up. Go ahead and adjust if need be. Once you are stable, once you are secure, go take a deep breath in as you will move your arms up into a high lunge. Go ahead and keep your arms up as we take our deep breath in and our deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're going to clasp our hands together and we're going to bring our hands down to heart chakra center. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, we're just going to take our right elbow. We're going to set it outside of our knee as we twist towards the left. Go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and take your left elbow, set it outside of your knee as you twist towards the right. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and take your hands, place them on the mat just like so. We're going to take that right leg, we're going to shimmy it all the way. Well, I was going to say to the right side. I meant to say all the way to the left side. Take your right foot and shift it all the way to your left side as you drop your knee down to settle into a pigeon's pose. Y'all, I'm sweating. I'm sweating so much. Anyway, let's take a deep breath here in our pigeon's pose on our right side. As you exhale, it's optional here to fold over your leg. You really don't have to do this. If you want to, you can fold over it. Maybe settle your forehead on your forearms as you take your deep breath in and out. Just take 1 more deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and take your hands, place them on the mat, sit back up if you fold it over your legs. Go ahead and tuck your Lift your back knee up as you pull your right knee back into your chest. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and extend it back into three-legged dog. Deep breath here, guys. And as you exhale, go ahead and lower that right foot down next to the left leg as you paddle out your legs. Go ahead and take some time to paddle that out, guys. Deep breath here. And a deep breath out. One more breath here. As we exhale and find stillness, it's okay if your feet do not ground all the way. Just find stillness in your downward dog here. Keeping your breath nice and steady. Inhaling with me. And exhaling. I want you guys next to lower down onto your knees so you can settle into a child's pose. And the reason why I want you guys to settle into a child's pose is because I need to get up and wipe the sweat off my face. And I don't want you guys stuck in downward dog while I do that. So yeah, you guys rest in child's pose while I wipe the sweat off my face. Jeez. Like y'all can't even see how much I'm sweating right now. Like y'all can't really see it like this. Jeez. All right, I'm feeling ready now. Cause y'all, I could not see, like it was dripping all in my eyes. Like I really could not see. Alrighty. All right, we're feeling ready. We're feeling prepared. Let's get back onto the mat. All right, hold up. FIFA God said routine. Hold up. I'm sorry, I did not read the first comment. FIFA God said, yo, bro, what's your daily routine? You know, to be honest with you, I don't have a daily routine. I just do whatever I want, to be honest. Because my mind be switching a lot. So one day I'll be like, I want to work on my legs. And then the next day I'll be like, I just want to work on handstands today. Then the next day I'll be all like, I want to do either of those things. I just want to do some core work. That's all I want to do today. So I really do not have a routine. I just really do what my mind wants to do at that moment. So yeah, that's just me. And people guys say, me too, low-key. See, that's just it. Like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it'd be hard for me to keep a routine. That's literally why I started this challenge, because I need some discipline in my life, because it'd be so hard for me to keep a routine. I would just do stuff. I literally just do stuff. That's it. I'd be like, But FIFA said, gotta go. All right, y'all. I don't know what happened. That's all I have to say. I do not know what happened. Like literally, my phone overheated and turned off, and I was like, oh my god, that did not just happen. It did. Soon, y'all, tell me why my phone overheated. Tell me why I had to put an umbrella over my phone. Tell me why this thing literally overheated. It was all like, device too hot, it turned off. I'm like, oh my god, it literally did this yesterday. That Georgia heat, like, I'm trying to do some yoga outside. The heat won't let me continue. It literally said, your device is too hot, shut down. I'm like, oh my god, not in the middle of my life. So I had to go inside, find an umbrella, make some makeshift type of thing. I don't know what the heck I just did, but I just made something to protect my phone from the sun. And then I dropped it in the freezer. I was like, man, this thing needs to hurry up and get cold. So I dropped it in the freezer. I was like, you know what? You finna be in the freezer for a good minute until I can get my stuff together. But anyway, I'm back, y'all. Hey, I can't be out here too long because obviously my phone finna reheat. So we're gonna do some more real quick. We're gonna continue where we left off. But hopefully my phone doesn't overheat and shut off again. But hey, I put this umbrella over it, so maybe that would do something for it. Maybe let me scoot this back a bit so it can be more in the umbrella. All right, hopefully it stays cool enough in the shade that I just created for it, and it don't start tripping or none of that. So let's get back into the yoga. For real. Hopefully it don't turn off, because that would be, that's all I have to say. That's all it's gonna be, just lame. Anyway, let's get back into the position I was, which is downward dog, so we can do all the exercises that I just did, but on my left side. So let me get back into that position. All right, back into the downward dog I go. This is where we left off before the camera overheated. So now we can continue exactly where we left off. We're gonna take a deep breath in and bend our knees. And as we exhale, I'm going to kick my left leg up into three-legged dog. I'm taking a deep breath here and a deep breath out. My next inhale, I'm going to bring my knee to my nose. And I'm going to take a deep breath out here. Take another deep breath in. And as I exhale, I'm going to take my left foot and I'm going to sit outside of my left hand as I lower my right knee down to settle into my lizard's lunge on my left side. I'm going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. To make this exercise a bit more intense and a bit deeper, I'm going to lower down onto my forearms as I continue to breathe in and out. 3 more breaths here, inhaling through our nose, exhaling out the nose or mouth. Last 2 breaths here. Last breath here. As we exhale, I'm going to go back up onto my hands. I'm going to tuck my back toe. I'm going to lift my back knee up, and I'm going to pull my left knee back into my chest. And as I exhale, I'm going to drive it back into three-legged dog. I'm going to take a deep breath here. Exhale, knee to chest. Deep breath here. And left foot in between my hands, just like so, as I lower down into my low lunge. I'm going to go ahead and settle here. Optional to keep your hands on the mat for support, or you can windmill your hands up and lower them into heart chakra center. We're going to stay here for about 3 breaths. So let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. For my next inhale, I'm just going to shift a bit deeper in my low lunge. A deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to take our hands, we're going to lower them down onto the mat as we shift our weight backward and scooch our left foot forward to create some room for runner stretch. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath here in our runners. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, guys. Deep breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out the nose or mouth. 1 more breath here, guys. And as we exhale, we're just going to shift our weight forward back to our low lunge. Go ahead and tuck your back knee, lift your back knee up, and go ahead and adjust if you need to as we settle into a high lunge. I'm going to keep adjusting until I feel balanced. All right, I'm feeling balanced. So my next inhale, I'm going to windmill my arms up, lower them into my heart chakra center. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths, guys. So let's take a deep breath through our nose and a deep breath out the nose or mouth. Let's take another deep breath here and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here, guys. And as we exhale, we're going to take our right elbow, we're going to set it outside our knee as we twist open towards the left. Let's take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here, guys. And as we exhale, we're just going to twist, taking our left elbow, setting it outside the knee as we twist open towards the right. Take a deep breath here, guys. And a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to twist out, taking our hands, setting them on the mat just like so. We're going to take that left foot, and we're going to step it all the way to the right side as we lower our left knee down to settle into a pigeon's pose, just like so. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. If you want, it is optional to lay over your legs. Maybe rest your chin or your forehead against your forearms as you deepen your breath. I'm going to stay here for 2 more breaths, guys. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here, guys. Inhale with me. And then as you exhale, let's just place our hands on the mat and let's sit back up nice and slow. Let me wipe the sweat off my forehead. And as we exhale, we're just going to twist out of this. Go ahead and spin your right leg out. As you twist your legs out to settle into a wide leg seated formation. Alrighty. You guys can stay in your wide leg formation as I go up to get my little rag to wipe the sweat off my face. Whew. Alrighty. I probably really need to set my rag like right here, like right next to me, so I can stop getting up. So I'm gonna take my chair. I'm gonna set my chair like right here, kind of close to me. Whew. So I can set my rag on my chair. Okay. So let's get back into our wide leg seated formation. And we're gonna take a deep breath here, stretching our arms above our head. And as we exhale, we're just gonna fold over the left leg. Nice and slow here. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just gonna windmill our arms back up and fold over towards the right leg. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here, guys. And as we exhale, we're just gonna windmill our arms up. Taking another deep breath in, stretching up nice and tall. And then as we exhale, we're just going to fold forward, nice and slow. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here. And then as we exhale, we're just gonna walk our hands back to our center, sitting up nice and slow. For our next exercise, go ahead and pull your legs together as we turn towards the side of our mat. Go ahead and take another deep breath in, stretching your arms up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, you're just going to hinge at the hips as you slowly fold over your legs. It's okay if your hands do not touch your toes. Just go where you're able to meet. If you're at your ankles, if you're at your knees, if you're at your thighs, if you just want to set your hands on the mat, hey, wherever you want to set your hands, it's totally up to you. Me, I'm just going to grab onto my toes or my ankles, and I'm going to settle in here for 3. Why did I hold up 2 and say 3? 3 deep breaths, y'all. 3 deep breaths. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath through our nose here, and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, guys. Last breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to walk our hands up our thighs as we sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and spin your legs around to settle into a tabletop formation. This time we're going to spread our legs a bit wide here, as wide as you're comfortable with, because we're going to settle into our frog pose. Go ahead and set your legs just a bit wide, a little bit wider than hip distance here. And we're gonna walk our hands out as we lower our chest to the ground. Go ahead and spread your legs a little bit wider, as wide as you're comfortable with, as you settle down into your frog's pose. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. We're gonna stay for 2 more breaths here because this can be a bit intense. I definitely feel the intenseness. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here. And then as we exhale, we're gonna take our hands, we're gonna walk ourselves back. Not all the way back because we're still in our wide leg frog formation. We're just slowly easing ourselves. This can be a bit intense because we're deepening our stretch here for our hip flexors. Go ahead and keep your hands on the mat for support here. And we're gonna take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here. And as we exhale, let's walk our hands back out and pull our knees back close together. Go ahead and sink your hips towards your heels and settle into a child's pose, just to give yourself a little rest after that. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here. And then as we exhale, let's go ahead and sit back up into our tabletop formation. Go ahead and tuck your toes and pick your hips up to shift back into a downward dog. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, we're just gonna take that right foot, we're gonna step it in between our legs, not legs, but hands, just like so. And then we're going to extend the right leg into our pyramid stretch. Go ahead, breath here in pyramid. And a deep breath out. Let me wipe this dirt off me. Alrighty. 2 more breaths here in pyramid. Last breath here. Inhale with me. And a deep breath out. With your next inhale, you're going to twist your right as you turn towards the left side to do your pyramid stretch over your left leg. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. More breaths here, guys. Inhale with me. And a deep breath out your mouth or nose. One last breath here, guys. And then as you exhale, go ahead and twist yourself into a wide leg formation, a wide leg forward fold, just like so. We're going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. With your next inhale, go ahead and widen your stance as you try to lower yourself a little bit lower towards the ground. Taking a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Y'all, they are biting me. The bugs are biting me. All right, let's take one more deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to sink a bit deeper into our forward fold stretch. Maybe you can get your forearms on the mat. Maybe not. Totally optional here. Let's just settle in for another deep breath. And a deep breath out. One more breath here, guys. One more breath. And then as you exhale, go ahead and take your hands, place them on your hips as you slowly but surely sit all the way back up. I'm going to inch my legs closer together. Then I'm going to turn around to face you guys. Let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Y'all, I need to wipe the sweat off my forehead. Like, I'm dripping sweat. Like, can y'all see it? I don't even know if y'all can see it. Like, can y'all even see the sweat? Y'all can't. I'm sweating. Oh my goodness. All in my eyeballs, all everywhere. But let's read some comments since I'm up here. Let's go ahead and read some comments. Let me start on the grass real quick. Okay. I'm gonna call you Axe. Axe said, hi. Hey, what's up with you? They also got the waving hands. Hi. Hey, what's up with you? Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for watching. But anyway, we're gonna continue our flow. I just had to stop to wipe the sweat off my forehead so I can see again. Cause it was like a rainfall, like a waterfall into my eyeballs. So I had to wipe that off real quick. Alrighty, I'm ready to continue. So let's get back onto the mat. Let me wipe this dirt off me. I got all type of leaves and grass on me. Anyway, let's go ahead and take another deep breath in, raising our arms above our head. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forward. Taking another deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and widen your legs a little bit wider than hip distance here. Just a little bit wider, not too wide. We're just going to sink ourselves down into a malasana here, guys. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and turn your feet outward as you sink your hips down into a deep malasana stretch. Go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, guys. 2 more breaths. Inhaling with me and exhaling out. Let's do 1 more breath here, guys. Just 1 more breath. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, go ahead and take your hands, place them on opposite ends of your ankles. Just grab a hold to them. You're going to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and extend the legs out, keeping a hold of your ankles as you fold forward. Take a deep breath here, guys. And a deep breath out. With your next inhale, you're gonna release the grip off your left ankle and stretch your right hand towards the sky, turning your chest outwards towards the right. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and take that right hand, grab a hold of your left ankle once again. Go ahead and release your right, well, I was gonna say right hand. Release your left hand from your right ankle as you stretch it towards the sky, turning your chest out towards the left. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. One more breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and lower your hand back down towards the mat. Release your ankles, place them on the mat. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. With your next inhale, you're gonna turn towards the left, turning your feet forward. And go ahead and create some space here, guys, because we're gonna get ready to go into our split stretches. If you cannot do a split yet, that's totally fine. That's like totally fine, guys. Do not have to meet me there. That's totally optional. For those who cannot do this, who are still trying, you can just meet me here. You can just lower your back leg down and meet me here in a deep low lunge. But for those of you who want to take this a little bit further, who feel like you want to stretch into your split, go ahead and inch your left foot all the way forward until you can settle all the way down into a split stretch, just like so. And we're gonna take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Keeping our hands on the mat for support here. Go ahead and take one more deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just gonna use our hands to push the ground away, inching our left foot forward, back into a low lunge. Go ahead and extend the back leg, sitting back up as we turn out towards the right. Go ahead and turn towards the right now, guys. And we're gonna do the same thing we did on the left, but on the right. Go ahead and lower your back knee down. And go ahead, if you're good where you are, you can stay where you are. But like I said, if you want to kick this up a notch, go ahead and shift your front leg forward as you settle down into your split stretch. Whew. And I need my rag. Whew. All right. I'm just going to set my hands here on the ground for support as I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I'm going to take one more breath. And as I exhale, I'm going to use my hands to push the ground away as I bring my foot closer to me back into my low lunge. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my back knee and extend my leg back into pyramid as I turn myself out towards the front, back into my right leg forward fold. We're going to take a deep breath here, guys. And as we exhale, we're going to take our hands, we're going to place them on our hips, and we're going to sit all the way back up. Whew, we did that, y'all. Let me take my rag. Let me wipe my sweat. Jeez. Hey, we did that though. Scratch my ankle because something just bit me. Whew, I need some water, y'all. I need a hydration break, but we're almost done. So we're gonna knock this out the way, and then I'm gonna go drink a lot of water. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, guys. For our next exercise, go ahead and just meet me on the ground. Take your time to get there. It's gonna be our last couple exercises, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lower all the way down to our back. Keep your knees up though. I'm not gonna lower our legs though. Just our back and just our arms. Go ahead and spread your legs a little bit wider than hip distance. Just a little bit wider, okay? We're gonna take our hands, we're gonna place them out in a T-shaped formation, just like so. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're just gonna knock your knees towards the right as you turn your gaze towards the left. Your next inhale, you're gonna raise your knees back up. Exhale, knock your knees down, turn your gaze towards the right. And we're just gonna keep doing this a couple times. Make sure you match your movements with your breath. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another deep breath here, guys. And a deep breath out. Let's do this one more time for each side, okay? Inhale with me. Exhale out the nose or mouth. Last breath here, guys. Deep breath in. Exhale, knock your knees towards the left. For your next inhale, go ahead and center your gaze. Exhale and pull your knees into your chest. Hug them in nice and tight. And let's rock from side to side. Just some slight rocks here. Maybe giving your lower back a little massage. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. For the next inhale, I want you to take your index and middle finger on both hands and wrap them around your big toes as you pull your knees back and widen your legs to settle into happy baby pose. Go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out as you rock from side to side. Let's stay for a couple more breaths, guys. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and release your fingers from your toes. Pull your knees back together and hug your arms around them, pulling them in nice and close. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here, guys. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and release your arms from your legs. Set them down towards your side as you plant your feet firmly against the mat. Go ahead and slide your legs down the mat so you're laying flat. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Y'all, I feel like I'm getting baked, okay? I feel like I'm getting cooked right now. Like the sun is like right here. I feel like I'm getting sizzled right now. Let's take a deep breath in though. And a deep breath out. Go ahead and thank ourselves for our practice today because we did that. We worked on our leg strength, our leg flexibility, and I feel proud of ourselves for that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be working on core. We're going to be working on a lot of core exercises tomorrow. We're going to be doing a lot of boat poses, a lot of lift ups, crunches, bicycles, all of that, planks, side planks, all of that. We're going to be working on a lot of core strength, okay? So be prepared for that tomorrow. If you guys are joining the live, be prepared for a lot of core activities. Man, I swear if another bug come and bite me right now, I'm gonna crash out, I swear. Anyway though, let's take another deep breath in as we pull our knees back into our chest. And as we exhale, we're just gonna roll over towards the side and use our hands to sit back up into a seated formation. Okay, we did that, y'all. We did that. I am definitely grateful and thankful for this yoga flow today. I hope you guys are as well. We're gonna wrap things up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys are enjoying your day, whatever time it is where you are, whether it's day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is where you are right now. I hope you are enjoying yourself. And I will catch you guys tomorrow at the same time at 12 o'clock. Yes, 12 o'clock Eastern time. I will catch you guys tomorrow so we can do our core exercises and all of that good stuff. So peace and love, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, let me sit back up though. Like I said, yeah, peace and love, y'all. I will catch y'all later. Whew, I worked up a sweat out here for real, for real.